Start it up with the startup.
So let's move on to our next news item here, and I think this is really interesting. And Scott McDonald, I'd really love you as our marketing maniac of the Braintrust to field this one or comment on this one. But there was a change in the code associated with junk mail, and when I say junk mail, I'm not talking about the digital stuff at this point. I'm talking about old school bulk mail that you get. The law changed in such a way that enables people, organizations, to essentially blanket a delivery area without putting any names on the mail. So all of a sudden, after the no-call list progress and all that kind of stuff, now we're going to start getting more bulk mail. First of all, it could be a huge advantage to small businesses who now no longer have to spend money on buying the name lists out there to mail to. But are we going to have a backlash among consumers? Is that just wasteful stuff? What do you think, Scott?
Well, you know, people think of their bulk mail as, you know, really intrusive advertising, but I think if we're honest about it, I think, you know, 99% of the time advertising is intrusive. You know, if you want your favorite TV show to be interrupted by commercials, unless it's the Super Bowl, then you wait for the commercials. Your radio program interrupted by commercials. The thing you're watching on YouTube to be, you know, for something to come and hit you in the face, either a banner ad or a message below on the video. You know, bulk mail has gotten a negative rap. I've had tremendous success using it in the past, you know, and it's here to stay. I actually saw some in the early 2000s. I know that direct mail, if I'm remembering correctly, took a pretty big hit, and you know, started declining with the increase of marketers using email, but you know, I think people, when they can send you a mailing and it's in a, you know, just like any other advertising, if it's in a relevant way, if it's interesting and well done, I think it absolutely has a place. And you know, I agree that this should be able to help some small businesses that weren't otherwise able to get into your neighborhood, you know, do that.
Okay, good.